SHAMUBEEL EAQUB Last updated 0500, September 24, 2017 opinion. This is a column about a column. Last week's column suggested tax is love. It brought a range of reactions, from support to derision. In these divided responses is a narrative of our society and human nature. We are tribal, we like our own views echoed and amplified back to the us, and few of us understand the value of public goods. When it comes to voicing opinions, it's hard to speak against your chosen tribe. How we interpret a statement or a situation depends on what tribe we belong to, what the norms are, and what the values are. Each tribe reinforced its views and would not give ground to the views of other tribes. Read more. Why are you so afraid of tax? Greed, not taxes, will ruin this country. SHAMUBEEL EAQUB. A surprising consensus on housing. SHAMUBEEL EAQUB. In reality, a fully individualistic society would be horrible, as would a fully collectivistic one. In a small way, it was a reflection of increasingly polarized and strongly held views of the world in our country. When talking about taxes love, the most outraged were those with strong libertarian preferences. Looking at their social media behavior, those supporting National and ACT were closer to taxes theft, and I earned it, I deserve it, and I am not giving it to undeserving others. Individualism reigns supreme. The most in support of taxes love were those from Green and Labor camps, in that order. Incredibly, Catherine Delahunty of the Green Party even wrote a poem called Taxes Love, riffing on my column. I was quite flattered, never imagined a column about tax would inspire art. There was a strong seam of collectivism among supporters. It is hard to tell what reaction New Zealand First supporters had, probably because its older support base is not as active on the social media that I used as my temperature check. In the comment section, it was to and fro between tribes. But a lot of it was simply shouting at each other, each strongly believing to be right. Each tribe is so entrenched and invested in their identity, it seems impossible to see the other viewpoint. Although it is also true that the vast majority of the population does not engage in the comment section, and it is really only representative of a vocal and opinionated minority. In reality, a fully individualistic society would be horrible, as would a fully collectivistic one. Each goes against how humans are wired. We respond to both selfish and altruistic drivers. But the political tribes seem much more polarized than our human makeup. Also, it is much easier to believe that my tribe is right, because the cost of realizing that you are wrong, or in the wrong tribe, is very high. To have to completely reassess your values and tribal affiliation is a huge undertaking. It's much easier to filter and interpret the information we see through a my side bias. It gives us the comfort of knowing that my side is always in the right. One significant gap in the individualistic argument seems to be an understanding and appreciation of public goods. For each of us to succeed, we rely not only on our own efforts and endeavors, but it is also subject to how society functions and the public goods that make it possible. It may be the education of others, or roads and other vital infrastructure, or rules and regulations that make it an easy and lawful place to do business. There is a collectivism that delivers those public goods. Individualism drives the innovation and experimentation crucial to progress. One is not possible without the other. Our tribes may be polarized, but our reality converges. Like most of New Zealand, I lean towards a collective approach, but with a realization that individualism matters. This is why most of our political parties lean left on social policies and lean right on economic policies. We may belong to different tribes, and our biases amplify the differences, but they may have more in common than we give credit. Sunday Star Time stuff.